Hey folks, Jerome Forestwood here. It is 3:53 p.m. on February 20th, 2023 in Greektown, Kitsilano, Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. It is 9 degrees outside and a cloudy afternoon in the city. In this video, I walked for 1.5 kilometers starting by the Translink bus stop at McDonald and West Broadway, then strolled west along West Broadway, south on Alma, and in my trek in West Point Grey by the Translink bus stop at Alma and West 10th. If you would like to support the channel and help me purchase some new equipment, click the heart icon to send me a super thanks. To receive updates, follow me on Instagram at jforestwood. And if you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button, share it, and subscribe. Hey folks, Jerome Forestwood here. We're going to do a narrated video. Just in Kitsilano right now. It's family day today. I'm going to go pick up dinner at Narrated for Bay and myself. And of course, if the Serrano Bakery is open today, because it is family day and some of the stores are closed, we'll pick up some cheese pies, or I'll pick up some cheese pies. And hopefully Bay can enjoy that too. So we are walking along West Broadway right now, which is in Greektown, which is part of Kitsilano. Of course, today there's plenty of stores that are open along this strip. Mainly because this is one of the days where people actually have the day off and they can go in the afternoon and pick up some of their groceries and stuff like that. So some of these shops have regular hours and some of these shops have shortened hours, and of course some of these shops are just closed. Like the electric bike shop today. But it looks like most of the restaurants are open. So I got myself a lamb donair and I got Bay a beef donair. Haven't had a chance to try the donair dudes yet, so we're gonna try that. Walking past one of the local bakeries, of course, folks. There's a Mongolian grill right here. It's quite busy right now. It has a bit of a buffet at it, so if you want the buffet, you can get the all-you-can-eat special. I'll let you look up the prices for that, see if that's your game. So, didn't know if there would be a lot of business down here, because I know if I was in Toronto today on family day, there'd be a lot of things closed down. It would be almost too quiet. In that case, when it's like family day, or Christmas, or New Year's Day, Ontario just really seems to shut down. But over here in Vancouver, it seems like a reason for people to come out. Now, of course, you can see it's a bit of a gloomy day today. That is because the day started out with rain. Like I said in one of the previous walks, and you can see Lala Island is just full of people today. Just full. And this is a normal thing. This is not unusual. These restaurants down here in Greektown, they're good, they're popular. Passing Terra V Burger, that'll be busier tonight probably. It looks like Tachigon, Authentic Street Tacos. One of my favorite places is closed today, but that's okay. It makes sense. It is family day. So down here dudes, I haven't been there yet, but it's just across the street from the Serrano Bakery. So we'll see if we can do that first. Now, I did want to take Banana Leaf, but they seem to be one of the stores that closes on a statutory holiday because, hey, they get really busy. That's one of the reasons we like them, because they're good. But haven't been disappointed at any of the other restaurants along here. And I do highly recommend the Taqueria Tachigon. Okay? That I just pointed out. Just maybe not today because they are closed. Give them a day off. Come on Tuesday. Looks like the bright side's open and has a few students in it. Students, of course, are either finishing their reading week this week or they're starting their reading week for university and college students, depending on what school you're going to here in British Columbia. I know because I do live on the west side that the UBC, when it's reading week, the UBC students also all of a sudden start to thin out. This is Parthenon right here. You can see it's very busy right now. It's a Greek-based grocery store. It has other things too, but we actually found some really good deals in there. Of course, we like cheese and spinach pies. We got a whole big roll of cheese pie frozen for a reasonable price, or at least what we thought was a reasonable price. So Bay picked that up. We enjoyed that for a couple days. That was really good. Now we're passing the Kitsilano sushi restaurant. I like that name, Kitsilano. I'm not saying it right, but give it up to that sushi restaurant that's here in Kitsilano. There's a few of them, so check them all out just to make sure you get that one too. Now we are walking through Greektown, but Greektown isn't necessarily all Greek anymore. It's called Greektown because it's historically been a Greek area. It's where people settled after the war. And there's lots of different Greek restaurants and businesses that are still around. If you keep your eye open, you'll see them. Of course, there's also businesses like this Chinese grocery store here, City Avenue. And really impressed with their prices. This is definitely a place to come. Get produce and a few other things that happen to be in the area. So City Avenue, thumbs up to them. They are doing something right. Looks like Serrano's closed today. That makes sense. They'll be open. But it's not family day. They're super busy during the weekdays. Somehow they can keep it hours from around 9:30 in the morning opening till about 5 p.m. and still sell out. All of their cheese pies, all of their spinach pies, and a few of their other baked goods. So I'm surprised how short their hours are and how well their food is and how good their service is too. It's amazing. And Don Air Barbecue is closed. No, it's open and it's thriving. That was a slip of the tongue. And here's Don Air, dude. So this is the other side. This is the pickup side. So I'm gonna go on and get my food and I'll talk to you folks in a few minutes.
So, got the donairs, and now I'm going to be just walking down the strip for a few minutes and jump on the bus probably at Alma and then head back to UBC, folks. But of course, just to let you know, I ordered the donairs for Non-Air Dude on the Ritual app through Google. I was able to pay for it that way. Came in about 15 minutes later. My food is ready. It's hot and I can take it home. You got to give it up to them for being that efficient and that prepared, and it smells delicious. So fingers crossed, we'll have a good experience. And yeah. Now, Donair Dude, of course, was one of the restaurants one of our friends recommended when Bay was just like, hey, I really got a hankering for shawarma. But there isn't a shawarma restaurants all over the place in Vancouver, like we of course would have back in when we lived in Toronto. But there is Donair. So I was told about the place. Highly recommended. So we'll try it out, and then in the next few videos, when we pass by it again, you'll probably know the result. Passing by the Italian Pastry Bread Bakery. It's open today. Of course, F45's open today. That's a gym. Oh yeah. Doesn't look too busy, but it looks like there are a few people using it. So that's handy. $10 for one piece fish and chips at Elwood tonight. That's actually a nice deal. Especially when there's inflation, you can at least get a piece. And those pieces I've heard are big. Of course, one of the local banking chains is the Kitsilano community branch of Van City. And we're coming up to Waterloo Street here, and we'll continue on West Broadway through the Greektown. Wow, that is a big dog. Looks like a bit of a spoiled dog too. It's being a drama queen. Oh, Broadway Barbers is open across the street. That's nice to see. Work it, Broadway Barbers. Work. I'm making money. Gotta love it when people make money. Doesn't look like this one is open today. This addictive sushi restaurant. That's okay. Everyone, if they're not open today, it is, family day. It's a statutory holiday. If they want to close, I'm totally cool with that. I'm not one of those people that's like, it's a day off, all restaurants should be open. No, if the restaurant needs to close, like a busy restaurant like Banana Leaf, close. Of course, these guys are closed over here, which would be the local lumber store. Just coming up to Collingwood Street right now. I'm going to cross it and continue on this side on West Broadway, heading west. There's a little bit of a residential strip on this part of West Broadway. Then it opens up back into a few more businesses. and a community garden that'll probably be turned into another building in the near future, and then goes back into residential, while the bus route continues off of Alma and on West 10th Ave all the way to UBC. And that's the rapid bus line that happens. Goes down West Broadway all the way from Commercial Broadway Station, past Broadway City Hall Station, and then when it gets done in Greektown, peels off on Alma Street, south for a block, hooks onto West 10th Street, and then just continues going on, and West 10th turns into University Boulevard, goes right into University Endowments Lands and University of British Columbia, or UBC. Now, when people say, hey, we're going to UBC, that doesn't necessarily mean they're living directly at the university, of course. There's lots of places in and around the university as well that offers both home ownership, rental, as well as leasing. And it's not just people from the university that live there too. Lots of people like to live down there. It's quieter. It's around Pacific Regional or Pacific Spirit Regional Park. So there's lots of hiking and different outdoor activities that are available there too. So that's really one of the reasons that people live down there. And of course it's around a series of beaches as well. Whether you're talking about Jericho Beach, Wreck Beach, Acadia Beach, okay, any of those beaches. So there's lots of different areas. So when people say UBC, you know, sometimes you might want to ask, talking about specifically the university or just the area? Because there's lots of other things in and around there, like I'm trying to explain right now. Now, my partner and I ended up over here on the west side because this was the place that my business actually had a relationship with one of the apartment buildings. So we were fortunate to be able to get a spot over here. Of course, if we want to move in the future, we'll move, but we're actually pretty happy with it. We're on top of a mountain, and it's actually really accessible with the 99B line to get almost anywhere we want in East Van or downtown. Because of course the 99B line goes all the way to Commercial Broadway Station. And that'll connect you to just more, because off of that's the Expo line and the Millennium line. This is Mayhew Sherwood Flowers. It actually does get busy. It's the winter time, so the flowers on the outside don't all look good, but the ones that are healthy look great. I'm sure they'll change those up in a few weeks once the weather gets warmer again. Of course, this is West Broadway and Alma. If you go in that direction, you'll actually end up in a block or two at the Jericho Plaza. And that's where a No Frills and a liquor store is. Lots of people from the area shop at that No Frills because they get deals. But of course, the people that are really in the loop will go to a place like City Avenue for their produce. Okay. Just waiting for the lights to turn green. There we go, folks. This is Joe's Italian Deli. It looks closed today, but you've seen in other videos, of course, it has been open and fairly busy. So they're taking a well-deserved break for today. It's one of the few Italian places that I'm aware of here in Vancouver. Of course, if you're in and around Greektown, you usually will find a few Italian elements as well. And then, of course, the Kitchen Data, which is a sushi bar and grill. That place looks like it's taking a day off too, so fair enough. And Grounds. Ooh, and that one's open. And it looks busy. Grounds is a coffee shop that sells some tasty treats. Okay, folks, so this is my stop right here. Thanks for watching, and remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later, folks. Have a good day.